Let's talk about how your rod tip can affect your jerkbait, and welcome back to Fishing College. I'm using a jerkbait for this example because it can be very heavily affected depending on if you're popping it upwards or down. And that's because you're applying pressure to how the lure is actually moving. If you're popping it upwards, it's going to pull your lure upwards. So if you're trying to avoid certain things or change the action, this can be really good for you. Next, let's talk about the opposite, which is popping your lure down. And this is going to apply minimal pressure to the lure and make it rise as little as possible. This can be really great if you're trying to keep it as low in the water column as possible, or if you're trying to stay close to bottom. Notice how the lure came in with some grass this time. So sometimes this can make a pretty big difference depending on what kind of lure you're using and what type of technique you're using. Sideways pops are what I'm going to usually use, and this is going to apply some pressure rather than a lot or not very much. So this can make your bait rise a little bit and maybe keep it out of certain areas. But I hope that helps, and have fun catching fish, people. Peace.